Yep, I'm back. How you doing? How you doing? Just got finished with I didn't say just got finished, but I did the FB Live, the Facebook Live, so it went well. If y'all will tap your screen, we're going to be talking about real estate investing. If you want to know about real estate investing, tap your screen. Tap your screen. I'm trying to think of what what we can talk about today. If y'all have any questions, please leave them in the chats. Um, Talking about real estate investing, guys. Um, I try to teach people on how to make money in real estate. Why is that important? Because especially in this day and age, you need an extra side income, which does help. I used to learn working two jobs is not going to work, right? Working a second job doesn't make it better. It just makes it worse. Spending more time away from your family, stuff like that. It's not always a better thing, right? But when you have passive income, in other words, you set something up and make it work to where you're making money while you're sleeping, that puts you at a whole other ball game. And I found out that real estate really is the way to go, right? I started in 2000, and I've been doing it ever since. And still in 2022, I'm still buying properties and renovate them and rent them out to Section 8. I've done flips before, but I'm more of a big fan of the buy and hold because I like passive income coming in every single month. All right, that's what I enjoy, and I just like the passive income because that's the name of the game. My bills, everybody's bills get paid each month, right? It's best to me, in my opinion, to get passive income every single month. You're building generational wealth. I mean, and when you buy and hold these properties, when you do it right, you can take the equity out and go get you another property. These things are important when you're doing real estate investing, and all in the name of the game is having your money work for you, right? Your money doesn't work for you when you're getting less than 1% in the bank account, right? But when you can have your money acting as soldiers and going out in the field and working for you and growing exponentially, that's a key word right there. When you put your money into real estate, it's growing exponential growth, right? You can work a second job. I've done that. It doesn't work, guys. I'm just trying to teach you about passive income through real estate investing. So it can be done. It does work. You do need to get educated, but it's something that you can do, right? And I have a corporate America job, and I have a family to take care of, right? But I've just learned that, I want money working while I'm sleeping. Just that simple. I want money working while I'm sleeping, and you can too. I'm also on YouTube and Facebook right now, so I haven't done this in a while because, I like to be on all social platforms. So you're always welcome to go to my other channels. Let me put that up real quick, just so you can know. My YT page, I say YT because, TikTok be acting funny. So I got to say, YT page. But if you go over here, you'll see me. Oh man, if you see, you'll see me over here, and I give a lot of good free content. I'm up to 70 videos, but I'll put out videos at least once a day, or at least try. Again, here's my YT page right there. If you go there, there's my YT page right there, guys. You can find it right there. Section 8 Housing Investment at Eric Young. I give a lot of good free content on that YT page. So you can always follow me over there. If you have any questions or anything, put them in the comments. Put them in the chats. We're going to be talking about real estate investing if that's something that you're interested in. Some people like to see my properties too. They want to see before and after pictures. But look, what I tell people, when you get into real estate, it's good to try to learn from somebody. That's one of the things that I messed up on when I was going through my journey is I didn't take the time out to learn and get a mentor and somebody to teach me. And I lost a lot of money, lost a lot of time. It could have been changed if I just had some help, right? So in 2000, there wasn't all this internet stuff, so I had to learn on my own. But now that I've done pretty well, and I can have a track record and I can prove it, now I'm able to teach people on how to do real estate investing as I'm still doing real estate investing myself. When you go out and get these properties, the key is, the name of the game is buying below market value. You don't want to go out there and buy properties where you're buying retail price. If you're buying retail price deals, that's not a deal, right? You've already lost your money, right? So you got to wait for the market to come back up, and that could take a while. But if you buy it below market value, you've already won. I can't tell you how many properties I bought and it was below market value because you want to get with distressed sellers, people that need to sell their property because they're going through a divorce, because they lost their job, because they're sick, because they're moving because of their job, something, right? We all unfortunately go through some situations, but you can make it a win-win for both you and them. You for buying it at a lower price, and them for being able to sell it in a quicker manner. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to do. All right. So let me show you a property that I bought below market value. By the way, I got this from one of my realtors, right? They brought this to me. Now, I always say, be sure you have a team. Have a realtor or wholesaler and even investors being your eyes and ears. As me working for corporate America and taking care of my family and other stuff going on, just like we all do, we're all busy in life. Have other people on your team to help you out and go look for these properties while you're doing other stuff, because that's really important, right? Because you can't be everywhere all the time. All right, so I want y'all to see this property that I did right here. Let me show you this. And my realtor brought this to me again. But the key was I bought it below market value. It needed a lot of work. Let me flip my screen over. Let me show you the before pictures, and then I'll show you some after pictures. It's already rented out. I had this one since 2016. The main thing about this house, this needed a lot of work too, but it wasn't a lot of work on the inside. It was mostly work on the outside that needed to get done. Let me flip my screen over, show you what I'm talking about. Hold on one second. I've showed this house before, but let me show you what I'm talking about, like I said. And you can do the same thing, right? Watch this. This is the property I'm talking about. I bought this property, and no, never had a mother-in-law house. This is the property that I bought a while back, and it needed some work, but that was okay. See, I like properties that need work. Main thing was it needed a roof. The inside wasn't too bad. This was about a 2-month rehab. Oh, there was a big old tree here too. You can't see it in the picture, but this driveway was really messed up. But anyway, let me show you what I'm talking about, because this roof had to be the worst roof I ever got when I first purchased it. And I did some landscaping to it. But I want y'all to see this. This owner of this house, I don't know what he was doing. But anyway, he was doing some makeshift stuff to it. And you'll see as I go through the pictures. Again, a lot of the work needed to be done on the outside. As you can tell, siding, roof. And the name of the game is, now look, I'm not promoting my house to show you anything for rent. This is for my real estate investors. I'm showing them, you got to go get a loan to go get these properties, get them fixed up. But this is a below market value home. I got a loan on this. It wasn't Bank of America, Chase Bank, or Wells Fargo, because regular banks ain't going to touch it. But look, see how shoddy this look? You can see whoever had this, the other owner, that's a hole in there. They had cut a hole in there where they were trying to do some work. And look at the roof and everything. So that didn't bother me. I already knew that this needed some work, but that was okay. Watch this. Tap your screen if this is bringing you value so far. Tap your screen if this is bringing you value. So we had to clean out the trash out in the backyard. Needed a lot of work. Y'all like this? And what I'm trying to show you is properties like this is what you want. Now, you make the choice of how much and what degree of how much the property needs to get fixed or how much you want to get into. But because I'm experienced, I can get into bigger deals. But you can too. When you first start out, you could just do stuff that needs a little bit of paint. It doesn't have to be this big, right? But this one was, and I just bought this one, like I said, 2 years ago. I had to put a new AC unit in. Had to get a new... I took the pool out. I don't like having properties with pools or stuff like that. But this is what it looked like. Let me show you. Needed a lot of work, like I said. Main thing was the roof. Got that pool taken out. This is the stuff that needed to get done. That's what I like to get. I like properties like this, right? Siding work. And again, the type of loan that I got, I didn't pay for it. What I'm saying is that you want to get stuff like that needs work. Bank of America, Wells Fargo, like I said, they're not going to touch stuff like this. And you want to leverage off of other people's money. Okay, what we're doing here is there is a tree there. That tree right over here, the roots were so big. All right, that tree right there, the roots were so big, it messed up the driveway. Well, I knew I wasn't going to flip this and I was going to buy and hold it. So that's why I got it fixed. But guess what? It didn't come out of money out of my pocket. It came out of the loan. That's the way I get my loans. There we go. We got that fixed. That's what you want to do. That's where they dug it up, just showing you where they dug it up. And now it looks like a brand new driveway. All right. This is the type of stuff I was telling you about. Look. So whoever had this house, I mean, they just really were doing shoddy work. Anyway, it was a distressed seller. They were going through a divorce, so they were in a really bad hurry to get rid of this home. And that's why I bought it. This is where we're doing the rehab. Let me show you the after pictures. I don't know. Do y'all want to see the after pictures? If you want to see the after pictures, put a yes in the chat if you want to see the after pictures. If not, that's all right. I'll go. I will leave y'all alone. Do y'all want to see the after pictures? Again, this was about like I said, about a 3-month rehab. Let me show you. Now, like I said, there wasn't a lot of work that had to get done on the inside. Even though I did get it painted, did get some things done. So let me show you the exterior now. Let me show you. Okay, guys, got a lot of yeses. By the way, before we go further, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something real quick. I want y'all to see this real quick. 1 second. If y'all want to know, if y'all are interested, again, there were some people asking about mentorship. You got to sign up on the platform. If you come over here to my FB group, you can go in there and sign up for mentorship. At least sign up on the form, and then we're going to roll out what we're going to do next. Anyway, here's my here I am on TikTok right there. When you click here, it's going to take you here. I got my ebook here. You can purchase that. But also, like I said, you can join the FB group. When you join in there, you're going to get a lot of good content information. I go live on there. I got a lot of resources you can tap into, foreclosed homes, and a software that you can use to analyze deals, right? But also, I got the form in there. If you want to get mentorship, you have to sign up on the list, all right? The waiting list. All right, so here's the after pictures of this property. Like I said, I actually did an Airbnb on this one too a few months ago. But this is the inside of it. I did get the flooring done and got new paint in here. No, the best thing to do is you got to go through the funnel. Click here. When you go here, come up here, and then join right there. We are going to be asking you some questions and stuff, but that's how you do that. And also, guys, there's my ebook that I wrote. The strategies that I use, it's the BRRRR strategy, but I got information in there and resources to help you out along the way. This is what helped me out to get through real estate in my journey, and I'm sharing it with people out there. That's how that works. So anyway, this is I got some work done here on this house, flooring work. Let me show you where it was more cleaned up. Hold on. What's that? Right now? To do what? I'll be in there a little bit. All right, so tell them hold on for about 5 minutes. All right, so this is what it looked like. I'll show you what it was for the Airbnb. Let me show you what it was on the Airbnb. But anyway, I got a lot of work done to this property, and by the time it was done, it looked good. I've done traveling nurses on this one. My computer's acting up. Man, it couldn't be the perfect time. Let's see here. This is what it looks like afterwards. Okay, here we go. This is the inside of it. It looks really good. Like I said, I did an Airbnb. Sometimes I do Airbnb on my properties. Now it's rented out regular. But that's what it looks like. But look, guys, you can do the same thing. Buy these properties below market value, then turn around. I like the buy and hold strategy because, again, I like the passive income. I like the generational wealth, right? You hold on to these properties, you get more value. You get more money when you hold on to them instead of getting rid of them. This one has a washer and dryer. There it is. So I kept the wash. I mean, I've had to put brand new washer and dryers because that's a little bit of extra income, right? But look, on my properties, by the time they want to rent it out or they come out and view it, they're going to say, yep, I want to rent that out. Look at what it looks like, guys. Again, I didn't go through a regular bank. I'm borrowing the money. I'm leveraging other people's money to get these deals, right? That's how I'm able to do it, and you can too. Look at that. You could do, there's so many ways you can get it. Instead of flipping the property, you can buy and hold strategy. You can do traveling nurses. There's so many things, so many different strategies you can do. And I teach people that when they come to me, right? I've done traveling nurses. That's another good way to make extra income. And doing the buy and hold strategy. Oh, here's some more pictures of the house if y'all want to see it. Let me see. Let me flip my screen over, show y'all some more pictures of it because I know people want to see stuff like this. But anyway, I'm just trying to show people how to go out there, buy properties, and make money through real estate, right? You can flip if that's what your choice is. I just, like I says, that's what I like to do. So this is what it looks like. I'm renting this one out for $16.50 a month right now. I rent this one out for $16.50. Now there are some expenses you got to make sure you keep in mind, so that way you can make sure you cash flow each month, right? But this is when I was doing the Airbnb and I was had it all furnished, right? Normally I don't furnish them out. Only furnish them out when I do the Airbnb or traveling nurses, right? You could do event spaces. I've had properties. This one here at the beginning of the year, I had it to where I had event space. So what's an event space, right? That's what I like about real estate. There's so many things you can do. Watch this. So I had bought this property. You saw what it looked like before. I turned around and I did an event space for like 3 days. And what it was on the event space, somebody just wanted to come in there and do wedding pictures for a few hours. That's it. They just wanted to do, so I'm renting out my house so they can do event spaces, whatever that may be, theme parties. They wanted to do wedding pictures, stuff like that. You could actually make more money in a shorter amount of time, a lot of times. That's what's good about event spaces. Done traveling nurses. I've done traveling nurses on this one, to where you got nurses that are retired. They're going from city to city, kind of like contract work, and they need a house that's next to a hospital. So this one's not far from a hospital. It just so happens. And I'm renting this out, and I'm getting twice as much money as I would on regular rent. And I got nurses in there. And I put them on a 3-month. That's the way it's structured. It's either a 3-month or a 6-month, usually about 3 to 4 month contract. But here's the beauty about having a nurse in your property. A lot of times they're not even there. They're not even there. They're at work more than they are on my properties. And I can charge twice the much rent. So I'm getting $16.50 on this one, right, guys? And even though I'm getting $16.50, now that's not $16.50 cash flow to me because I still got to minus my expenses. So roughly I'm getting about, after my expenses and stuff, about $450 to $500 on my regular rent. But when you're doing traveling nurses, you can literally get twice that much, literally. Charge twice the month of rent. And the nurses aren't hardly ever there, right? And they get what you call stipends. So they're getting paid through the hospitals, and then the hospital pays me. That's how that works. I've done traveling nurses. I've done Airbnb, all on this one. Now it's just a regular one, and I rent it out for $16.50. But really what I'm showing people, guys, is that you can go out there, buy properties below market value, find these properties, and rent them out, all right? And I teach people on how to do that. That's why I have my lives. That's why I do these things, to teach people on how to do that. A really good strategy, and what I went through, you can purchase my ebook. If you click right up here, when you go right up here, it's going to take you out of the platform, and then you're going to go to my landing page, and it's going to tell you you can join the FB group. Also, you can purchase my ebook, which has got a lot of good content and information and resources in there to help you out. For example, what I was telling you about buying properties below market value, tell me what city and state you're from, and I can show you right here what I'm talking about, that are properties out there available. And you can subscribe here. Actually, you put your email and your name in, and you'll get a 14-day alert, right, of properties that are available in your area. Put it in. I'll show you right now. I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example right now before I leave. Atlanta, Georgia. We did Atlanta, Georgia yesterday. All right, let me try a different one. Let me try Brooklyn. We're talking about Brooklyn. Brooklyn, New York. Let's see what's in Brooklyn, New York. And I'm speaking of, let's see what we got over there. You got all kind of stuff here. I'm just knock my screen down. All right, so look at these houses like here. You got multifamily and you got co-ops. I'm looking for single-family houses. All right, there we go. We got a single-family house right here. Look at that. Look at this single-family house, foreclosure, 609. Damn, it's high over there in New York. But yeah, just to give you an example of what's available, you click this right here. It's going to give you more details once you sign up and join, right? But look, here's an address. It gives you approximate estimated rent that you can get for it. You have all the information right there. But again, 14-day free trial. Then after the 14-day free trial, then there is a small charge to do it. But look, there's properties out there. Somebody asks me all the time, hey, look, Eric, is now a good time to buy real estate? Yes, it really is a good time. Not what the market's doing. I'm going to tell you when I play off of the market. As I hold my properties and I keep them, this is where it comes important. If the market dips, I'm going to hold and not do anything as far as the current properties that I have. I'm going to continue to rent them. If it goes up in value, that's when I pull the equity out. That's when I play on the market what I want to do in my next move with the properties that I hold. All right, let's see another city, and I'll tell you what's available out there. Tell me what other city that you want me to look at. Another city. Man, I'm getting nobody wants to do. Okay, I'm gonna pick one. All right, I guess nobody wants to learn nothing tonight. All right, I'm gonna pick one. Houston, Texas. I'm gonna do Houston, Texas. All right, Houston, Texas, and I'm gonna do like the minimum 20,000, the maximum 150,000. Let's see what's available, right? And I want to see what's available, and I'm showing you guys you can't be sleeping on this stuff, right? Like I'll be responding to you, and y'all just be sleeping. You can't be sleeping on these deals because they're gonna pass you up. I promise you. But watch this. Let me show you what. Let me show you what I'm talking about. For example, like this. There's foreclosed homes here in Houston, Texas. Watch this. Foreclosure, 121,000. It even gives you the address. 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Usually it gives you the amount about that you're gonna get for rent. That's what you can possibly get, and the square footage. This gives you great detail, so it gives you something to work with when you're going out looking for these properties. Again, you get alerts on these properties, and it'll give you pictures. When you click right here, like if you see right here, it's got 8 pictures. This is a wealth of information right here, guys, to help you out and assist you. Again, along with your wholesalers and realtors working with you at the same time. That's how I was able to do it. I didn't have to looking out myself to get these deals. But look, that's where the information is, right? So if you want to know more about this and tap into that website, right, you got to click in and go into my FB group because that's where the information is. It's off. To get into that website right there, to get into my FB group, is free. Let me show you. To go to my website and you get this information. We'll click out of here real quick. Let me flip my screen over for you guys. Like I said, you come right over here. That's me right there. When you go right here, click right there, and it's going to bring you right here to my FB group, right? And that's where you're going to get a whole lot of information on the software I use to analyze deals. You can get my ebook. A lot of good content, guys. And those are right at your fingertips, literally. I sometimes go, how do I find my properties too? I sometimes go down to the auctions and look for properties too like that. But man, it's a whole lot easier when you can just get on a website and they have deals coming to you. You just got to pick what you want. That's a whole lot easier. But I've learned in real estate, you got to go out there and hustle. I mean, you do. Sometimes now, I'm at a point now, thankfully, it's because they see that I'm serious, they'll bring deals to me. But that took a while before that happened, and that can happen for you too. Your first deal is usually going to be your hardest deal, but after that, it does get a little bit better, but you still got to be networking and communicating with people out there, letting them know that you want to do real estate. Anyway, I just showed you one of my deals like I showed you. I know people like to see before and after pictures of my properties. I can show you another one. I don't know if y'all want to see another before and after picture of properties, but the point is, I want you to paint, just as something as simple as paint or something, because you can't go get these loans with Wells Fargo and Chase Bank and all that. They're not going to touch those type of properties. That's where you got to go get these special loans to help you out, right? And when you can go out there and get a below market value, you won. You really did win. You really do win when you can buy it already low. Let me show you another one. Do y'all want to see another before and after picture of a property? I don't know if y'all want to see it. Typically, let me see another one that was real bad. Let me show you one that was real bad, and we fixed it up. I don't know. Do y'all want to see it? Let me see. Tell me if you want to see it tonight. You got a kind of dead crowd, man. I don't think y'all want to learn nothing. I'll be coming on here, man. TikTok be dead. Shit, I don't know what y'all be doing. I'll be coming over here teaching y'all some game, and y'all sitting over. Okay, look. Let me show you. I'm just playing with you. Look at this. Okay, so let me show you. This house needed a lot of work. All right, let me show you this one. This one needed a lot of work. Another one. And you're going to see what it looked like afterwards. Okay, this was like a duplex, all right? This is more like a duplex. But again, it needed a lot of work. And we got the type of loan that we got helped us out because it took care of the purchase price, closing costs, and the rehab costs. We did have to pay out of pocket. It wasn't a whole lot, but what I got in return was way better. Now I want y'all to see this. This was all busted up, right? We saw the potential in it. I saw the potential in this one, as you could tell, right? So watch. I'm going to show you the after pictures in just a second. If y'all like this stuff and it's bringing you good content, tap your screen. Let me know about the taps. That's the only way I'm going to know y'all like this, and this is bringing you value. Y'all like this? You see how ragged it is? Somebody says, I'm listening. You came up on my For You. Oh, I came up on your For You page? Oh, in a FB group? Oh, awesome. All right, so look at this property. Oh, by the way, I got this rented out now. This is for the real estate investors. Now, what I liked about this, because this is sitting on a big lot. This is one property right here. And then here's another little quarters right here. So this is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath right in this section. And then we rent out that section. I tore that down and made another little section right there. So here it is right here. So that's a little aerial view, so you can see how big the lot was. Now this is when it was messed up. Oh, watch this. Let me show you. Again, let me show you some more pictures how it was messed up. Then I'm gonna show you the afters. And we just gutted this house. Now normally I don't go this deep into a rehab normally, right? But this time we did because we knew after running my deal analysis and putting all my numbers in, right? Because you need to know how much cash flow you're going to get. You need to know what your return on investment is going to be. All those numbers are very important. Let me show you the after pictures of this deal. Let me show you real quick. We went down to the sidings and the studs on this one. Let me show you. Here it is right here. We went down to the studs on this one. Oh, who is that? Oh, never mind. But look at the holes. We went all the way down to the studs, right? Look at that. And I'm going to show you what it looks like. Now watch this. I'm going to show you a few pictures of the after. Watch. And I got it rented out. It's a duplex. I got both sides rented out, plus the room that was in the back. We got that rented out too. So it came out nice. All right, let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me show you the after picture. And y'all tell me what y'all think. Tap your screen. Tap your screen if this is bringing you value. Tap your screen. Let me know. Because I don't know if y'all like this. Do y'all like this? Okay, we got one like. That's my moderator. How you doing, Lane? Yeah, we got one like. And this is what it looked like now. All right? Look at what it looks like now. Looks like a totally different new property. New roof, siding, everything on there, right? Now I got passive income coming in. Look at that. Totally different. This took a long time. This was a big rehab. But it was worth it in the long run. It didn't matter to me because I don't mind buying income producing assets and turn around and getting passive income. And that's the name of the game. What scares me is going off getting an expensive car. That's where, see, most people don't have a fear in doing that, but it's changing your mindset. See, people will go out and get an expensive car and it's not throwing them any cash flow, but they're scared of doing this stuff. And that's what I say. It's all a mindset thing. When you can change your mind knowing that you're going to get income producing assets, and you're going to get passive income coming from this. And so now my money's working for me. See, that's how you want to do it. Now your money is working for you. See how that works? Look at this house. This house throws off cash flow on both sides. On both sides, I get 400, 400, and then another one on the back, 800. Now you can't beat that. Look at that. And that's what I teach people. You can do it, right? You can do this. You do need information. You do need to be knowledgeable. You do need the education. It took me a long time, but I was able to get here. Now I'm able to share with people that want to know how to do this. All right. So I'm just showing you a little bit of it. That's one side of the property. I'm just showing you a little bit. But you can do it, and it's worth it. Again, it's a mindset thing. It took me a while to get here. I'm finally here to be able to teach people. 22 years now. But it's good to have passive income coming in. Everybody should have learned a huge lesson during the pandemic. A huge lesson that you cannot depend on corporate America. Very, very important. But when you have passive income coming in every single month, it changes passive income, so I'm not dependent on one entity. I have other income coming in while I'm sleeping. We paid $220 for this one. I paid $220 for this one. $40,000 on rehab, so that puts me all in at $260. But it was worth $370, $380. I already knew that before when I got into it, but I didn't mind. The numbers are a little bit bigger because it's a bigger property. It's a duplex, so it's 2 bedrooms, 1 bath on one side, and then 2 bedrooms, 1 bath on the other side, and then I got a 1 bedroom, 1 bath on the back side, totally separate little property. I guess like a mother's quarter. Somebody just asked me that about a mother's quarter, but anyway, it's like a mother's quarter in the back. That's what that is. So I'm renting out all 3 spots, and I got a big old parking lot, so people got plenty of room. And it's so big, I can even put another little small 2 bedroom, 1 bath in the backside because it's sitting on almost an acre. That came out beautiful. That deal came out very beautiful, as you can tell. All right. Any other questions before I go? Any other questions? Yeah, that one came out real good, but we paid $220 all in. But again, I would do it all over again. So somebody's asking about Bakersfield, California. Okay, let's see what's in Bakersfield, California. Let's see. These are foreclosed properties that are available, and I'm gonna break it down to anywhere from 20,000 up to 150,000. All right, anywhere up to 150,000. Single family houses. Let's see, condos, and that's what's good about this website. It'll do foreclosures of single family houses, condos, mobile homes. All right. Let me show you. Let me flip my screen over. See here's some property, how much you can rent it out for. It's a single family property. Gives you a lot of good information, but you got to join my FB to get in here, right? To give you this good content. 14 days free. 14 days free. Here's another one. Look at that. This is in Bakersfield. Pre-foreclosure, $136,000. Pearl Street, 2 bedroom, 1 bath. That's what the predicted monthly rent can be. Has all that information in there, right? But when you join my FB group, that's where you get a lot more content and information. I go live on there, giving y'all game and information, teaching you stuff. That's what it's about, guys. Like-minded group right there. Click here. That's me right there going live. Click right there. It's going to bring you right here. Again, I have my ebook that I have out, that I got out since last Friday. A lot of good information in there. And also you can join the FB group. I'm about to leave. Got to do some things. Just trying to teach people some stuff. So yeah, the deals are out there, guys, but you do have to be active and making it happen, because it's just other investors get in that website, because again, at the very beginning, at least you get 14 days free to see where you find the deals. Every deal I bought, I never bought it at retail price. I just won't do that because I've lost. Most people go out there and buy on how to go out there and do this and do it right. That's the key. If you can buy it right, you've already won. So, and in this website, you get share of sales, tax liens, pre-foreclosures, as is, bankruptcies, REOs. The list just goes on and on, right? I use this website. I'm going to continue to use this website. So I like it. And then when you go into my FB group, there's a software I use to help me analyze the deals. So, like, what are you looking for when you're analyzing the deal? You need to know the purchase price, because you're going to get that. You need to know the property tax information, the school tax information, the HOA, and all that is in that software. Property tax, like now something that you have to do is call for insurance, because that's another expense that's going to be on you. But the good thing is you can call and get various rates on those. So insurance is another expense. But once you find out all that information, it's all in the calculator. Before, back in the day, I had to go write this stuff down, right? I had to go write this stuff down to figure this stuff out. Now I'm telling you, it's at the click of a button on a software right there in my FB page. A lot of good information, guys. A lot of good information if you want it. It's there for you if you need it. That's how. But you come right over here. There I am right now going live, right? I'm live right there. When you go right here, click that. Then you come over here. Again, that's my FB group. You can join there. I go live in there. And and you'll be on the waiting list to join for membership if that's what you want. Mentorship if that's what you want. All right. So that's how that works. All right, guys. Any other questions? Yeah, I did the investment session on my Facebook this evening, just like I said I would at 7 p.m. I sent out emails. I sent out all the alerts, the information to let people know. Some people showed up, some people didn't. Hey, you're either going to sit on the sideline, you're going to make it happen. I don't know when my next one's going to be, but it is what it is. How long have I been in real estate? I've been doing real estate since 2000. I've been doing it since 2000. And I'm still doing it. Somebody said, I'm wide awake. All right. All right. Enigma says, I'm wide awake. Awesome. But yeah, I like teaching real estate, teaching people. I've been doing it since 2000, but I didn't have all this platform like this back then. So learn from my mistakes. What better way, right? And I rent out to Section 8 families. I do event spaces. I've done traveling nurses, insurance companies. I've got single family houses and I got apartment complexes. I'm in Houston, Texas. That's where I'm at. All right. Any other questions? When am I doing another live? I don't know, but I'll announce it again. I don't do them two. I did 2 of them in the past couple of weeks. I don't know when I'm going to do another one, but I'll announce it again. No big deal. No big deal. I will announce it again. Do you have to have good credit? Look, this is what I tell people when it comes to real estate. Technically, no, you don't have to have good credit. Why? Because you could do what I did when I first started out. You can partner with people that do have good credit and you have a little bit of knowledge and information. That's what helps. That's what I did when I first started out. But you want good credit because at some point you want ownership. You want to be able to have that property as your own, right? So I tell people, okay, so you know you got bad credit, then just do what you can to get it fixed. It's a mental thing, right? All you got to do is there's some simple steps you can do, and even if you don't know it, you can hire somebody, a credit repair company, to help you out. Your credit is really important. It's so important that it could stop you from getting in to get these deals, right? But again, if you want to partner with people, you can. You can partner with people to get into deals. It's just that you don't have what you call that ownership, and you want that ownership, right? And that's what I teach people. All my properties are owned. I'm the LLC, but I want you to have ownership and stuff, not just borrowing or just riding off of somebody else's or co-signing you, right? Because you don't get the benefit from the tax write-off. You don't get the benefit from the appreciation, from the equity capture, from the cash out refi. That's what takes people out of the equation. They don't realize it. But once you got your name on that property, you put it on an LLC, you get the benefits of all that stuff. All right? Let me put my screen on. Well, you can use a DCR loan, a DSCR loan. You can use a bridge loan. You can use a hard money loan, right? You can do any one of those 3. Or you could get just private lending if you can. There are ways to make this happen, but you got to be creative. Okay, you don't have great credit. You could go get a hard money loan. Hard money lenders are not going to look so much at your credit. They're going to be looking at the deal. If the deal makes financial sense and it supports it by the numbers, then they'll lend you the money. And your credit doesn't have to be that great, right? Your credit doesn't have to be that great. As long as you have a deal and it supports it and it's good enough, sometimes hard money lender will make it work. All right? Somebody's asking. Let me show you. Let me flip my screen over, guys. Again, right here, there I am. I'm on TikTok. You come right here, click here. It's going to take you over here, right? It's going to take you over here. Here's my FB group right there. Why do I tell people to come here? Because you're in a place with like-minded people. There's other realtors, investors. Definitely, I know there's a couple of wholesalers in there. I go live in there to give you good content. And there's also some resources in there like credit repair companies if you got bad credit. There's also a software analysis program in there to help you analyze the deals. So instead of figuring this out and guessing and messing up on your numbers, all you got to do is get that software. Also, you can find deals on there. There's a website that'll help you out getting foreclosed homes, below market value homes. Also, whether it's in there or right here, you can join and get my ebook. This is how I got started. I'm teaching you the mistakes I made. It's all about that burst strategy, but I ad-lib to it because I'm giving you information in there too. Some websites you can reach out to, the hard money, the conventional lender, all in that ebook. The software for the deal analysis, all that information, so you don't make the same mistakes that I made, right? That's what you don't want to do. But when it all comes and said and done, put your money into something where it's going to invest and make money for you instead of you living paycheck to paycheck, right? Now you're going to make your money work for you instead of you going to go chase the bag. There's a difference there. My father owns his property with an old house. I don't want him to tear this down. Yeah, I don't know what the situation is, but yeah. As long as he don't sell it. I use an LLC on all my properties. I use an LLC on my properties, and I use an LLC for my online business, which are two separate things. But yeah, I use an LLC, and in addition to that, besides the LLC, I have an umbrella insurance. Keep in mind, I'm not doing the LLC just to be doing it. It's a protection thing. Limited liability corporation. It's designed to, if you were to get sued, or if I was to get sued, they can't come after my personal stuff, but they can go after my business stuff. But nonetheless, it's still protected under LLC. That's the whole point of it. But get with an attorney, get with a lawyer to help you out because everybody's situation is different. Some people do S corps. That's another different way, S corp. But yeah, I have an LLC. All right, any other questions? Nope. I'm just giving you information. You don't have to do any of this stuff. You don't have to buy anything. I'm just telling you what's available. If you want it, get it. If not, I'm okay. I'm going to continue buying no matter what. Hopefully you will too, or want to. But it's good to get information. I never want to go into this stuff blindly. I lost a lot of money, lost a lot of time, gained a lot of stress. So it's good when you have mentorship. But if you can get on YouTube and make it happen, more power to you. No more power to you. I wouldn't recommend it, but hey, what do I know? I'm just a middle-aged black man on TikTok. All right, guys, I'm about to be done. You can come to my YT page. I told people that too, to get good information, free information, not selling of income. That's what I'm trying to show people. And it can be done, right? It can be done. There's my YT page right there. That's what I was saying. Or the YT, the YouTube. Section 8 Housing Investment, Eric Young. There we go, right there. I got over 70 videos right here and still pushing them out. 70 videos right here. So good content right here. A lot of good information on real estate investing. She still need me? Okay, I'm coming. A lot of good information right there. Lots of good information. Ooh, I wish I had this stuff when I was first starting out. But I always said, once I start doing good in real estate, 22 years later, I can successfully teach this now. That's why I do this. All right, guys. I'm out of here. I'll be on tomorrow.